Power rarely looks the way we imagine. Sometimes it speaks directly. Do this, don't do that. But sometimes it stays completely silent and still gets the desired result. Political science divides these mechanisms into two forms: explicit and implicit power. This distinction matters not because one is stronger than the other, but because one requires a visible command, while the other operates unseen. Explicit power works in the open. Actor A tells Actor B precisely what to do, or what to refrain from doing. Everything here is transparent. There is a source of will, a recipient, and a clear direction of action. Power presents itself without a mask. But it is precisely this transparency that marks its limit. The most stable power often acts before any need for a command ever arises. This is implicit power. On its first, more surface level, B does what A wants without any direct instruction. Political science calls this the rule of anticipated reactions. B calculates A's will in advance and adjusts behavior to match it before being told. A classic example is the conflict between King Henry II of England and Archbishop Thomas Becket. The king only had to voice his irritation aloud, and his knights, without waiting for an official order, set out to eliminate the defiant priest. They carried out not a command, but an anticipated wish. But at a deeper level, implicit power operates in a far subtler way. It doesn't merely guess intentions in the moment, it constructs our very perception of reality. It determines what a given society considers correct, prestigious, normal, or unacceptable. At this point, power doesn't break a person's will, it shapes it, and the individual genuinely believes they are making their own decisions. This is why the line between coercion and consent is so difficult to draw, especially in modern political systems built on procedure and legitimacy. When power rests on the consent of the majority, the compliance of the minority simply becomes a systemic norm. And here lies the central paradox. Submission doesn't disappear once public consent appears. It simply dissolves into the rules of the game. Perhaps the most important point is this: implicit power differs from explicit power, not in its strength, but in the fact that its very existence stops being recognized by those it governs.